Hello, lovely ladies. How are you? Hope you all doing good today. So, as I talked to you in my previous video, that someone will be sitting in my next video. So, we have a Yamni, lovely lady with us. She's from India. She moved here just a year ago with her family. So, she going to share with us her experiences, her insights of life, and what challenges she is facing while here from last 1 year, and what changes she find here. And so Yamini, how do you find here? How do you liking Perth so far?
Hi Roma, I'm liking Perth very much. It can be a little boring sometimes, but so far so good. I think it's important to find the right kind of support when you're initially moving from India to Perth, and
Yeah.
I had the kind of support that I needed, which was very important. I had my family support, and but it is a bit challenging to build your own circle here
Yeah, that's
because
true. Yeah.
yeah, so because uh,
Mm. Especially in Perth, I find.
right,
Yeah.
right, there are
Yeah.
very few people here, like when you
Mm.
compare it to India or even other places in
Yeah.
Australia.
Yeah.
So it becomes a little challenging, especially when you are not going out anywhere,
Yeah.
and you have a toddler at your home, you're taking care of him all the time.
Yeah.
It becomes a little restrictive in terms of building your circle.
Yeah.
But I think we need to take some initiatives to go out and socialize and
Yeah. We
get to
need to
know
do some
things.
more extra efforts,
Yes,
to find the right
absolutely.
kind of people to mingle with them, because the people already here, they are already busy in their lives, in their jobs. And I think only the first generation, especially in Perth, and they are too much busy in their lives with their especially young kids and families, and then jobs. And we, as of course, we are here for money, and we're doing extra effort to make extra money for saving and for looking after our families in India itself as well. So it's that's why it's a bit hard to find the right kind of people and at the right time, so to make a good friendship and to understand. Before, I think, before making good friends, we have to understand. And even for that, I don't think we have enough time to see a couple of times to them, and then make a good understanding to go further. Am I right? Yeah.
Absolutely, because our community is a small one here when
Yeah.
compared to back in India.
Yeah, that's true. Mm.
So you need to have that extra. You need to make that extra
Mhm.
space for everybody, to understand the cultures
Yeah.
over here, different
Mm.
cultures and people and their ways. And like you said, it's also very. It's a matter of time for people here because we don't have our families here. The burden falls on us to from doing the daily chores to uh, keeping track of your health and looking after your child, your family. It takes a lot from
Yeah,
you.
in somewhere as well, we have a homesickness as well, because we
Right.
left our families, homes, we made our homes with our hands, and
Yes, absolutely.
families, relatives, parents, siblings. We
Yes.
left behind everyone. Somewhere I feel like it's kind of punishment we are getting somewhere, because
Sometimes,
we left everything, and then of course we'll be feeling lonely
yeah,
and looking for new people, and
yes,
we want the same love from them straight
absolutely.
away,
Yes,
without having patience. And we're
yes,
looking for some love, we want some love from others, but
yes.
it takes some time.
Yes,
Yeah.
especially initially when you're, transforming, your life from, what you've left behind to,
Hmm.
adapting this
It's
Western
very
sort
hard to
of,
digest all the things all together at the same
yes,
time, and we have to go out for work. That is a different kind of frustration as well.
yes.
Yeah, that's true.
So, yeah, initially it can be a little challenging,
Exactly.
the
Mm,
transformation,
yeah,
but I think eventually it'll get
yeah, yeah,
easy.
yeah. It takes some time, isn't it?
Yes, it definitely takes
Yeah,
some time to build your own
yeah,
circle, and uh, to match, to get to meet the people who match your frequency. And
Exactly. Yep.
yeah, so
Tell us more about what other challenges you have faced when you came here.
I think the first challenge that I faced here was, I think this challenge is common to everyone. Uh, the real estate, the rental market over here, it's very bad. So it took a very long time to find a home and settle in. That was one of the biggest challenges.
Yep.
And also as a new mother, it is very important for kids also to go outside and I like the parks here, the concept of parks. You just step out of your
Yeah,
home and
that's
then you
true.
can find the
Yep.
park.
It's nice.
Yes, so I like the concept of that, but still, my challenge was to find some friends that are of the same age group as my sons.
Yep.
So that was one.
Yes.
And
As a mother, we have a
Right.
priority to find friends for our children
Right,
before
right.
us.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. So right now I'm overcoming that by just stepping out and taking him to play groups, or daycare is also important, and it can be a little challenging to put your kid in daycare if you're not a PR. So that's a bit challenging for me as well. So that's why I
Finding
find
job
it
is difficult as
absolutely. So it's very important for husband and wife, or both the partners, to be working to ensure a good lifestyle over here. And
keeping yourself busy important as well here.
Absolutely,
If you
absolutely,
don't,
it
especially
can.
if you don't have much friends.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And I think it's very important for you to be independent, as in you should be able to drive yourself wherever you want to, because we have public transport here, but then I feel the connectivity is not so great. So I think it's very important to drive as well, get there, and initially rules can be a little overwhelming, especially if you come from a country like India. So I think it's do your homework. It's important to do your homework, get to know rules, and just get out there and start driving, get to know people, and
lots of efforts
yes,
in each and every field. You should be
absolutely.
perfect.
Yes, so it's kind of you kind of need to be mentally tough when you are making such a big transition from you completely transforming your life when you adapt to this lifestyle of a Western a Western country. So you need to be mentally tough because you don't have your family here, your family support.
You're on your own.
Right. You're starting your life from scratch.
Yeah,
so like
that's
finding
true.
new friends and it's a.
So where do you find now at present? What are the changes? Are you feeling at better position in this 1 year?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm making progress. I can say that, and yeah, it's not so tough. It stopped being, tough or hard once I decided to step out of the house and explore what's outside. And get
you
to know.
Driving already is a good help for yourself.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Taking
Driving
your
is a
child
must.
any time of the day you can go out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
It's a good help.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure it will become much more easier
Yeah,
and
easy
enjoyable.
life. This is the
Yeah.
first thing we
Yeah.
really should learn, driving first.
Absolutely, it's a basic skill here.
That's true.
Yeah, the back at home, it's having a car is a luxury, but here it's a basic need, especially if you're living in suburbs. Yeah.
So as you join our group, this Facebook group, Indian Ladies Meetups, 2 months before, so how this group plays a role in your life? Does it make any difference? It could help you somewhere?
Absolutely, it made a lot of difference in my life because to find like-minded people as it is a difficult
sorry,
task.
I'm asking this question especially to you because you joined from just the first one in the
Right.
first week, and from the beginning you are with us, and you have attended all the meetups, all the catch-ups with us, and we have a good understanding with each other. So that's why that's the reason I'm asking you, so that you can give elaborate more.
Yeah. So, like I was saying, it's really important to step out of the house and make that effort to meet people. So, only then I think you'll end up with the right match. And it is, like you say before you get married, that it's important to date. I think a similar concept holds well in friendships as well, because you need to know the person well before you become their friend.
Yeah.
So this group helped me do that, and especially because it initially started off as a book club, and
Yeah.
I love to read.
Yeah, even starting of this group, before that
Yes.
we knowing each other.
Yes, and it was really good to meet you all and get to know each of them, and it certainly laid the foundation for me for future. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. Yeah, from that only few meetings, I came to know that all the ladies in Perth are desperate to make new friends, not only new friends, to meet the like-minded and right people. So I thought, why not we come together and start such a kind of platform where everyone can come and socialize, and because loneliness is the base of this, group. So hopefully it's not only helping us, it's helping everyone who have already joined us, and more are joining us as well. So what advice you want to give to the newcomers, especially new ladies, new people, families are migrating in Perth. So what advice you want to give to the ladies especially?
Mm, like I said, it is very important, very, very essential to be mentally tough. And initially, it's going to be hard. You
Yeah.
have to make up your mind, wrap your mind around the idea.
Lots of struggle.
Yes, stress, struggle, everything. And I don't know, I can't say in the perspective of students and who have migrated. I think it is relatively easier for them, but if you're coming as a family, it can be quite challenging in all the areas that we've spoken about before. But yeah, any advice to the newcomers is, please be mentally tough.
Yeah,
and
positive attitude.
positive
and,
attitude, and be open to new relationships,
Yeah.
and get to know the culture here, get to know the people. I think that is very important. So I feel the people who are not having that good experience over here are the people who are not trying to explore the culture or the people over here, because initially understanding takes some time.
Yeah.
You
Instead of sitting at home making virtual friends online, better to, join the meetups and go out to make new friends physically, connect with them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also, I noticed something very typical is that not just us, but I've seen people just mingling with their own community.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't know why this is.
Yeah.
But for me, as a person, as an individual, I would love to mingle with different people, different communities, because it will give me a different perspective.
Because otherwise we are limiting our
Yes.
community to very small one, only few people we can connect.
Absolutely.
If we remove this condition, we can make many friends.
Many
and
friends,
we
yes.
can,
Yes.
our thinking could be wider. And
Yes, and also I think it becomes a little easier to to mingle with people when you eventually start working. So it will become easier for you to understand their culture or their ways, and it really helps to have friends from different cultures.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially
because back on mind, our mindset is same actually. Maybe that's the reason.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think a little, you need to be a little open-minded and come out of your comfort zone. Not a lot, a little bit, and see how it goes for you. See how it works for you. And I think that has been a little that has been life changing for me to know different cultures. Yes.
That's good. Thank you so much, Yamini, for
Thank you.
sharing your experiences and, giving so much information to everyone, especially to the new ladies, newcomers. Thank you so much for joining us in this podcast with Yamini. So, if you want to share anything, any of your life experiences, stories with us, you are welcome to join us in our next video. So, see you then. Bye bye.
Bye.